Well, hello, and welcome to Endless Night Gaming, a mostly femme and them channel. Happy Pride Month! I am Lizzie. These are my super awesome friends, and I love them. And we're playing Monster of the Week tonight by Evil Hat Games. You should go check them out. Hashtag Evil Hat sponsors. So, last time we were all here together. You all had explored this house that had brought you to the town of Bluefield, West Virginia. Finding a few mysteries within it, you decided to step away for a while, and you visited the church in this town where you overheard the remnants of a voracious sermon before leaving out, heading back to the diners. You were all getting a bit hungry. And while you were there, you heard a group of teenagers mentioning that one of their friends had broken? Sure, into this house at some point and been frightened nearly to death. And so these teenagers were planning on going to find out what was up with that, checking out the place at about midnight tonight. You all had made your way back where you had found a neighbor. Someone who had stumbled into this house and was now in this frozen, petrified sort of state. It took a bit of maneuvering, figuring out how to safely get her out of this house, but you did eventually accomplish it, getting her back to her own porch across the street, where she is currently seated, still petrified, unmoving, unblinking, unbreathing, on her porch, where you all had made your way back across the street, taken up strategic places around the house in order to try and deter these teenagers as they return. And that is where we are picking up. My friends, what would you like to do?
Does anybody know what time it is?
Look around the room. Did you hear any of the clocks unbroken?
There's some upstairs.
Okay, wait a minute. So all the clocks ticked at different times, but did they all have the same time,
No.
or were they all different
They're all
times?
having
Okay,
different times.
So okay, no idea what time it is. Got you.
Yes, of all these dozens, perhaps hundreds of clocks that have been placed throughout this house, every one of them was offbeat. Every one of them was a different time. Didn't seem to be any sort of rhyme or reason to it.
I think we destroyed the only one that was keeping the correct time.
So how long do we have to wait for these punks?
Would say one of you takes your phone from your pocket and glances at the time. It's about a quarter to, maybe 20 minutes ish until midnight, 11:40, 42.
Is that light bulb still moving by itself in the basement?
Are you going back to the basement?
No, I was shouting down to Sid.
Yeah, I think I was in the
Sid
basement.
was in the
Yes.
basement. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. I yell back. It's still moving.
What are you doing in the basement right now, Sid? Yes, Sid. I remember who we all are. It hasn't been that long.
I'm just waiting to jump up and scare the kids if they come down to the basement.
Okay. Why don't you read a bad situation for me?
Hey.
So that's a roll plus your sharp. Do you remember how to click on that?
Do I add the two? I have two in sharp, so I add two to it.
So if you click sharp,
Just
if you just click on it, it'll
yeah.
automatically add it all together for you.
The dice right next to it. Just click
Yep,
on the dice.
dice right next to it, the little dice icon. Oh, so that is a failure.
Get experience.
Yes, you can mark an experience for that, by the way. Yeah, it's fine. Everything seems fine.
He's
The
fine down
basement.
here.
Totally
All's
fine.
quiet.
Well, holler out if anything changes.
I will take a look around.
Yeah?
Do I see anything?
No, you don't see anything. But it's not quite quiet though. You do hear a little bit of like these sort of scratching noises. You can't quite tell exactly where it's coming from or what makes them, and it's not often enough to really catch too much of your attention, but it is there. It'll stop for a few seconds, and then you'll hear a little micro movement again, and then it'll stop.
Is it coming from like outside or behind the wall?
You don't think it's coming from outside. It whatever it is somewhere in this room. You just can't quite pin exactly where.
Okay. I'll just keep like hearing for it whenever I hear the sound. I'll try to determine where it's coming from.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I believe I was hiding in that first room we had entered off of like the entryway, like crouched in a corner, just kind of like waiting to see who might come in. AirPods in my ears, music going loud to prevent myself from hearing that horrible sound of ticking clocks and dragging myself to breaking more.
Understood.
I'm hanging out in the kitchen by the back door. That was close. And I think I'm gonna just try to sit down and lurk and play with my knife. Look very intimidating in the shadows.
You highly succeed at it.
Excellent.
I believe
Excuse me. Sorry.
Hazel had grabbed a sheet and thrown it over herself where she sat on the stairs facing the front door.
Okay. Excellent. Why don't two of you, any two, why don't you investigate a mystery for me?
Oh, I would love to do that. That's
Who's the
plus
best
sharp,
at
yes.
investigating?
Go for it.
Let's do it.
All right. I think okay.
Okay. All right, so Hazel, you got a mixed success. So you can ask me one. You can choose from what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here.
Well, I don't see any signs of anything happening or any creatures at this moment, so I'm going to go with what is being concealed here.
You are... Your attention is sort of drifting a little bit as you're sitting on these stairs. And you look down, and there is just a, maybe somehow a sliver of that clock you destroyed, you helped destroy. Maybe it clung onto your pant cuff or something, but you look down to where it has fallen on the floor next to you. and you see it just slightly move. And you watch it for a beat again, and it moves again towards the edge of the stair.
Son.
Sid, did you want to make your roll?
Yeah. So just roll sharp again.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sid. Succeed at this.
All
Oh,
right, so
yay.
you also get to ask me one. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do? What is being concealed here?
This is in the basement,
Yes.
like different from what Hazel is
Correct.
experiencing. I would like to ask what hurts it.
What can hurt it? You've been hearing that noise every so often, those slight scraping sounds, and it's beginning to really bug you. And so you take a look around, and you can see these slight movements on the floor. And you look closer, pay a little more attention to it, and it's the shattered and broken pieces of this clock. The bits, the splinters that are everywhere, seem to all be moving towards one location.
Oh. To like
where
assemble
it had
again.
originally stood.
Mhm. Okay.
So what can hurt it? Time?
Can I separate the pieces so that they aren't able to get back together?
You know, you kick them around a little bit, you move some, you push some bits further into the room, and you stop and you wait for a couple of minutes to see what happens, and it doesn't take long before you see these movements again, these pieces attempting to bring themselves back.
I will pick up the biggest piece and just put it in my pocket
Okay.
and walk away from the spot that they're trying to assemble at. Like as far away from it as I can in the basement.
You can feel a slight movement in your pocket.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, neither do I. I just like put it on my hand and see if like how forceful the movement is. Can I just keep holding it?
How long are you going to give this?
A couple of minutes.
Okay. It is a noticeable movement. It is constant. It seems like after a few minutes, the force is beginning to become a bit stronger.
I will yell up to you guys. Are the clocks doing something weird up there? The broken ones?
I think that Tess, your camera has done that thing again, and now we're just seeing your eyebrow. There we go. We're
I
good.
don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Technology has been awful tonight. I will say, during the same time, Hazel, you have also noticed that splinter pulling itself literally down the stairs.
Hazel has a question about that, or I have a question on Hazel's behalf. If I recall correctly, we burned the bulk of that clock. Like I carried it up to the fire we had put in the fire pit. Are these pieces of other broken clocks making their way to the basement to rebuild?
Hard to say.
Quit breaking the other clocks.
But that's the best part.
I think they may be trying to make a new one because, yes, Sid, we've got pieces up here that look like they're trying to crawl downstairs.
Pieces of what?
Broken clock.
I will go upstairs with the piece I have to look at what the other clocks are doing.
I'm
I think
going
with all
to
the
show them about this piece that I've been watching on the stairs. Look, it's walking down the stairs.
Weird shit is happening with these clocks. Frankenstein's monster is being created downstairs.
It's about that time that you all notice the sweep of headlights across the front of the house.
Looks like the kids are here.
Oh yeah?
There's a car outside. I assume it's the kids. I'll
I-
check my phone to see.
Yeah,
what
I'm
time
just
it is.
yelling down the hall all of this because I'm trying to be creepy in the back. So, all right, I'm ready to lurk.
You gotta scare some kids. I'm gonna go to the top of the stairs.
Are you still wearing the sheet?
Yes.
I will hide like right behind the door, like the way it swings open.
Okay. Everybody else returns to their spots, I assume. It takes just a couple of minutes before you all hear the creak of the floorboards on the porch, and the door begins to sort of creak open, and you see a low glow. You can tell this kid's got, their phone out most likely as a flashlight. As they move in, you can hear them kind of whispering amongst themselves, talking about, like, he said it was in the basement, right? And there's just this low level of murmur between them as they make their way through the house, kind of taking a peek around.
Get out! Hazel screeches from behind her sheet at the top of the stairs.
What?
I'm having a really hard time not laughing loudly from the back.
Oh, man. Oh. Which one is this going to be? I'm like, we need to make a move here. If all else fails, why don't you act under pressure for me? Roll plus you're cool.
Plus cool. Oh, I am not at all cool.
You're so cool.
No, I'm not at all cool. I was right the first time.
Hazel, you look down and you realize that your shoes are showing under the edge of the sheet that you're under, and they both kind of like turn, look at each other for a second, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?" Right? Like, one of them turns the flashlight towards you. They're like, "What are you doing?"
I think I will flip the sheet over the stairs down on top of them and go, get out!
I'm like, all right, Jesus, dude, what the fuck, right? And they like grab their things and like leave, and you hear them like, I mean, he didn't say it would be just some crazy person. He made it out like it was like a ghost or something. Like, I'm gonna give him so much hell for this tomorrow.
Are they gone already?
I'm not sure we scared them, but I think that was effective.
Yeah, I think we annoyed them out of the house.
Annoyed them out.
Is that what they call cringe?
Kids call it
Let's
cringe.
hope they didn't try to make a TikTok of you doing that, Hazel.
I probably
Don't
shouldn't
worry,
have
I got
mentioned
it all on my phone. It's there. It's there.
the view from upstairs. Yeah. And the combat boot.
Oh, very good.
Well, now that that's done, are we sleeping in the RV?
Do we get to sleep while the bad thing is trying to rebuild itself in the basement?
I'm sorry. The
Totally up
what?
to you.
Wait, what? What?
What
What?
are you talking about?
What are we? Yeah, what
The
are we talking? What
clocks-
is trying to
The
rebuild?
clocks
What?
are assembling. We need to find out why are they doing that?
What do you mean the clocks are reassembling?
Come on. Come down to the
Like
basement.
a giant transformer.
Can we
No,
please
thank
burn
you.
this house down? I'm done. I've had multiple visions of things happening here. Every time we've come here, something negative is happening, and now apparently clocks are trying to reassemble themselves.
Right when that
very
word
creepy.
leaves your mouth, you all hear a clatter of something from below, and then some sort of screech beginning to build.
Oh, well, let's put, earplugs in our ears and head downstairs.
Do you just walk around with earplugs? Or are you Odysseus?
We all had our headphones earlier. Do they not have earbuds? You were listening to yours in church.
Fine.
I have mine.
I just thought if we had them in church, we probably had them here too.
I mean, I always have mine.
Yeah.
Nope, that feels unsafe. I'm just gonna go down. But instead of my knife, I'm going to have my shotgun.
Are you going to open the door to the basement?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not asking for any particular reason.
Really?
Luckily, we are all here to back you up.
Excellent. So you pull the door to the basement open and you turn to head down, and there is a light directly in your face as soon as you turn, and you don't even get the chance to put your hand up. You are halfway there before you feel your entire body lock up, staring into the flame of this thing, and this form, wraith-like and ethereal, passes through Rue into the rest of the kitchen, and we are going to move into combat. So you, my hunters, get to move. What would you like to do?
Well,
Who's first?
I'm gonna assume it's not me. Since I just had
Completely
something
free flowing, so you all get to decide
through
who
me.
goes first.
I have a blessed dagger that I have been carrying. We believe this thing to be some sort of evil manifestation based on what we heard in church. We know at least it has attempted to possess other people. That lady earlier, the neighbor.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm not. It's not about stabbing. When it happened with the lady earlier, I did a ritual to break the thing. So I want to try to use my blessed knife with my magic spells that I know to banish this thing back to whence it came.
Beautiful. So you're going to try and use your magic with this?
Yeah.
Would you roll plus weird for me? Okay. Tell me exactly how you move with this.
I think I come up with the dagger and I use a slicing motion first between Rue and this thing that has just come through her, trying to separate any connection that it had to her, and then whip my arm around to stab back at it.
Okay.
Probably that second thing misses.
It does, yes. You bring your arm back, and this form takes the opportunity to reach its hand out towards your throat, and you feel this clamp of cold tighten around your neck. And I'm going to give you 1 harm with that.
Okay.
Who's next?
I can go. I have a magnum, so I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay. I love that.
I don't love you laughing about it.
I do. I love it. Why don't you kick some ass for me? So roll
Yeah,
plus your
you
tough.
kick some ass.
Oh, cool plus tough. Oh, my cool is -1.
Oh, it's just your tough. Just the roll. The move is kick some ass. So just roll your
Oh,
plus your
okay.
tough. Okay. So that is a mixed success with that one. Was it an 8? Ugh. You earlier had at least a couple of your bullets inscribed by Hazel. So one of them does tear through this form, but normally when you shoot through a physical form, there is something there to take that blow. And while you
Right.
can see it rip through this form, nothing stops it. And it carries through and it slams into Rue's shoulder. And Rue, you're going to take 1 damage.
I'm
You
sorry.
cannot do anything about it. Can't even react to it happening. You feel the pain and can have no reaction.
Oh, I was really hoping I succeeded in stopping that.
Sorry. I think we've still got Sabio.
All right. I'm sick of this shit. I pull out of like my back
I'm
pocket
sick of this shit.
my obsidian ritual dagger. The other hand, one of my tarot cards. The dagger I slice through the palm of my hand,
Yes.
and I hold out this card towards this creature and use the big whammy, allowing me to kick some ass with my weird instead of
Come
tough.
on. Roll away.
Weird. What is going on? Is this actually working? 1
I
second.
don't know.
I find that when I do the thing, I have to drop my thing down until it. I'm not holding anything forward. Go ahead and submit this score.
Yeah, my problem is nothing is popping up when I hit the button.
So I can see where it's popping up the move. Are you just hitting your plus weird button? Just hit your weird.
The
Two
the
harm.
key is I would say the key is hitting the dice.
Yes.
Wherever
the little
wherever
squish.
it is, you got to hit the set of dice for it to roll it. but I have
I
lost.
do things. Yes.
I cannot see.
I lost Sabio.
Yeah, I did too.
Too.
Oh,
Now you're back.
yeah.
Yay.
Okay, we've got you. So I can see your things if you would like for me to roll it.
Yes, please, because I
Gotcha.
lost my character sheet now.
All right, mixed success for that one. So, okay, cool. We were doing this kick some ass though. Okay. Tarmometer. Such a rough one. So what does it look like as your power slams into this creature?
It's almost as if there's a point of impact right between the card and them that kind of blows almost like wind back. Like you see my hair get swept back from my face and in the opposite direction. And then depending on success or failure, maybe something gets pushed back, myself, them, whatever.
Okay. You manage to tear a good chunk of this creature's existence away. Part of its left arm is gone. Part of its chest is gone, and it looks at you and gives this screech, and it drops its hand from Hazel, and it slams it right into your center and does 2 points of harm back to you as well. And then I think that was it. Is it me now?
So I do have a question. Did my
Yes.
partial success do anything to sever that connection that it had paralyzing Rue?
It did not, because
Okay.
it is not from this creature, but you did manage to do it damage.
Okay.
And I am just hanging out.
You are just hanging out.
Not pleased about getting shot.
I'm sorry. I feel bad about it.
It happens. Okay, that brings us to this creature. Sabiota is currently sort of entangled with you, and you can feel this cold creeping up from your center, where this thing has plunged its arm through your stomach, through your chest, and you feel it grow a little bit further as this thing continues to almost shove its way into you. And I'm going to give you one more point of harm, and I will turn it back over to you. What would you like to do, family?
I'm going to do what I just did again. Kind of pushing harder, but this time, if I may, I would like to use luck to guarantee the roll of a 12.
Yes. Yes.
I am mad, and I'm just going to stare at this creature. I'm just like, enough. I am done with this. Fuck you.
Tell us the move that allows you to take that 12 plus. Or 10 plus.
It's just marking a luck to change the
Okay,
roll.
gorgeous. I love that. I see it.
Although, it will, yep, and then it will trigger my Lux special.
Yes. Very good. You spit these words out, and this creature almost bursts in response. You can feel the sort of ethereal weave around you as it disperses, and you feel that cold being pressed back down. It hasn't quite gone away, but it is there. Rue, you snap back into it. You have movement. That pain tears through your shoulder.
Ow, fuck. God damn it. What did you do?
I was trying to shoot at it, but I'll try something else next time. I didn't know it would. I didn't think it was go right through it.
Even if it was solid, there you don't shoot it when somebody you care about is behind it. Hazel, fix it.
We have to go to the caravan for that.
And
Rue, stop. It hurts. You're making me laugh. Please stop.
I am cursing all the way out the door to the RV. Just
You
sprint
make
up
your way
the storm.
towards the front of the house, trying to get to the RV, when you all hear the beginnings of a shriek beginning from somewhere underneath you.
Just
Oh,
go.
it's some more bullshit.
Go.
This needs a banishment.
Later.
Let's hit the RV and patch your wounds, a couple as much as we can, and grab ingredients from the magical laboratory, and let's do a base banishment. It is not safe to rest here.
No, but let's get out of the house now.
I'm already goddamn out here.
Yeah, let's go.
It's beginning to get louder as you can hear it coming up the stairs.
RV, healing.
We're going. We're running.
Let's do a
We're all
banishment.
leaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't leave the house, right?
We're about to find
Like,
out.
attached to the
about
house,
to-
I think.
We're about to find out.
You sit outside in your RV, watching through the windows for a little bit. You don't see anything leave the house.
I'm telling you, we should burn it down. I'm not joking anymore.
I'm on board. Fully on
Client
board.
wants to sell it. She probably wouldn't appreciate us burning it down.
She still owns the land. She can rebuild a house. We're saving her life, I think.
You
But
you
what
don't
is-
get to talk to me right now.
Oh man, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
So what
You look
was
pretty badass taking that bullet. That's cool.
Yeah, I do. Mm.
So triage. Who's hurt the worst? You? And I point at Savio.
I think.
You're first. Who's next?
I'm
You?
actively bleeding.
I point at Rue. You're not alone in that. But you. Okay. So I put Savio and Rue in the 2 infirmary beds that are available.
Can I do anything to help?
Yes.
Maybe your nurse.
Absolutely.
Yes, I could use a drink.
That is the correct response.
I will get through a drink.
But the keeper is supposed to tell me how long
Me
any
too.
patient's recovery is likely to take and if we need extra supplies or help.
I mean, it wasn't, it was just kind of a graze. You get the fragments of the bullet out of it and you clean it up and, Brew can function. They're not in, immediate distress or anything. I don't think you're going to need any extra attention, but it's probably going to take, at least a few days to stop feeling a gunshot wound.
So we did not repair any harm. Great. How about for Savio?
I would let you make a roll to find out if you. Let's do a help out. So roll plus your cool for me.
I am not cool.
You're totally cool.
I am not cool.
Yeah, you're partially cool.
I didn't make it entirely worse.
You didn't make it worse. You can heal 1 point of harm.
All right, Sabio. Go team.
All right, what do you
Is-
have in
Take it.
here?
Is Sid hurt?
What do you have in
No.
here that can help me kill a clock ghost wraith? You have to have something.
We know we need a banishment. That generally involves holy objects.
All right.
So, we'll grab holy water. What? I'm Buddhist. I got a thing. What about the rest of you? Do you have? I have a variety of holy objects across my wall. Denominational, please.
I just believe in a giant consciousness that we all share, so don't believe in any religions as such.
That'll be helpful for a banishment.
Well, I was raised with Catholic guilt, so give me that.
Beautiful. I hand you a lovely crucifix and some rosary beads.
I have my cards. That's all I need.
I hope whatever clock ghost this is afraid of something. I
I'm
kick
re-
open the door too hard.
Can you read Latin, Sid?
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
I can use the internet to.
I give her a book and I point at a page and say, read that.
Okay.
Google Translate.
Do I need to roll something for this? I have.
No,
net
not until
friend?
you're ready to go inside and perform the ritual.
Okay.
Things like that.
Let's do things.
Okay, we're going back inside.
Yeah.
Excellent. You all kind of eyeball the time as you walk in, and it's, about 10, 12 minutes after 1 at this point. It's getting pretty late. You step inside, and other than your normal ticking coming from everywhere, from the at least ones that you haven't destroyed this time, it is fairly quiet in here. You don't hear the wailing or the shrieking or anything like that.
Basement.
It's ominous.
Yeah. Basement now. However, I'm not
Wait
going
a
to be the
second.
first one through
One
the door.
second. 1 second. Does it seem like it seems like it's quiet when nothing seems to be threatening it? I threatened to you know what before, and we heard something. Something happened when we first went after the clock downstairs. Have we had anything happen when nobody was messing around? Are we maybe safe to wait a little bit more? Or I guess, or do we do this now? I just know you're still hurt. I'm still hurt.
Yeah, but if we can just banish it right now,
Okay.
we can go and get paid.
Fair. Okay. I'm ready to be done.
I'm acting all tough, but I'm definitely not the first one down the stairs. So
I am
Who
definitely
opens the
not
door?
either.
Hazel opens the door.
You open the door. You can see the light that's on the chain downstairs is currently lit.
is it still
Are the-
swinging?
You don't notice it swinging.
Are the clock pieces anywhere around? Are they?
There
Or some-
are you all eventually step down the stairs to where you can see into the space, and there isn't any pieces of anything anywhere, but there is a clock standing against one side of the room.
Like the same side of the
Looks
room
like
where
it-
the other one was?
It looks identical, yeah.
Do I still have the
Beautiful.
piece I put in my pocket?
You reach into the pocket for it, and it's not there.
So I'm gonna pull out the salt and start making a circle around it and draw the appropriate symbols from the book on the dirt or on the floor in this carpet.
No, it's just a dirt floor down here.
Beautiful. So I will use the various special chalks made with the special minerals and things that we got for the big magic. And we're gonna banish this thing. We're gonna ban it. And I draw it all out. And you're reading the Latin.
Okay. I'm ready, holding the book.
Do you
Yeah,
have a certain
Google.
move or anything, Hazel, that works here that is applicable?
Well, I have my dark past that I have used before. I can use it again. This is basically the banishment is what trawling through my dark past told me to do last time.
Okay. I like it. Okay, Hazel, we'll start with you. You gave me your contributions, your salt circle, your sigils and runes on the ground. Why don't you roll plus weird for me? Very nice. You instinctually know that you are using exactly the right words and exactly the right places, exactly the right timing, right sigils. You know precisely what you're doing, and you are completely assured that it is working exactly how you intend it to. Sid, you are going to be reading that Latin for me. So you are going to be helping out. I am going to give you a +1 on this because we had an advanced success from Hazel. So you are being directed. So why don't you roll plus cool for me, and then we'll add one. You should have, it should say forward when you click on it, and just say 1.
Okay.
Okay. You know, this is not exactly what you do. You're not a student of Latin, and so you stumble over a couple of the words. You have to backtrack a couple of times to get the correct pronunciation going on with Hazel correcting you, and then you have to backtrack and do it again. And you know, it's sort of a tedious process, and it begins to frustrate you after
Yeah.
a little bit.
Getting a little good.
Rue, Sabio, how do the two of you contribute to this?
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna take out the rosary and start doing it, but in Latin, of course. So, in nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti, Amen. Creo in Dio.
I like it. Why don't you give me let's do a plus cool as well. I'm going to give you more of an act under pressure now. Oh,
Oh no.
That lack of faith is killing you right now.
That's pretty much what it is, too. You know that the words are exactly what they're supposed to be. But it's not the words that that goes into this. It's the intent that goes into it, and you're just not connecting with it the way that you need to in order to make it effective. Sabio, what is your contribution, my friend?
I have taken out the smudge stick I had before of dragon's blood and sage, and I've lit it, and I'm kind of just moving it around the room, allowing the vapors to kind of just permeate through the space as I just focus on it, creating a barrier of protection and cleanliness, I guess. Sure.
Cleansing. I'm
Yes.
with you. I'm with you on it. Okay, why don't you roll plus weird for me?
Ooh.
Oh, very good. Oh, that was exactly what you needed, too. You all seem to finish up exactly what you're doing at the same time by some, it's not quite practice, but maybe some sort of something bigger, and you all end at the exact same moments. And Sabio, you in particular, and Hazel, you all feel the sort of pulse of power that surges out of this circle that you've built. And you doubt for a second of whether you actually made it work, because nothing seems to change other than that feeling. But you do eventually notice, after a few kind of tense moments, that the pendulum on the clock begins to move slower and slower and slower until it stops.
Do I hear anything from upstairs?
You do. Incessant ticking.
Did all of the clocks put themselves together? Or just this one?
I guess we check.
Well, we made it stop. Did we kill it? Did we kill the clock ghost?
Should we break the clock again?
We
If the
should
ghost is gone.
take it upstairs and burn it again.
It's pretty heavy. It's not going to be easy carrying this thing.
There's 4 of us.
What
We
are
can
wait,
break
what are
it
the,
into 2.
No pieces
Oh,
left
pieces
behind.
left.
That was the problem last time we burned it, maybe.
what's the roof and the walls of this room made? The ground is dirt. But is this like a stone wall ceiling
yeah.
basement?
Yep.
Let's just burn it down here.
We tried that.
Did we?
I mean, it reassembled itself.
Yeah, but if we're gonna try doing it again, if we think that, why not do it right here? Why move it if it's hard to move?
Please do. Be my guest.
Because we don't want to damage the house.
Smoke damage.
But the wall and the ceiling are stone. What?
Smoke damage. You can't
Oh
keep
my
the
God.
smoke from getting everywhere. You have to take it outside to burn it. There's 4 of us. It can't be that hard.
We shouldn't have scared those 2 kids away. They could have helped us carry this thing upstairs. Oh, okay, let's do
All
it.
right.
Are you going to be able to do it, Rue?
I can supervise.
It doesn't
3
take
of
all
us
4
now.
of you, or even 3 of you. 2 of you carry it out just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little awkward on the turn in the stairs, but
No, you go up. No, and you go down.
Pivot.
to me, to
Pivot.
you, to me.
Yeah, I was going to say pivot.
No, you have to angle it this way. No.
I will re-record the entire thing on my phone.
To show us what we're doing wrong.
I'll laugh a little bit, but it still hurts, and so I kind of wince as I laugh and record.
All right, you managed to take it upstairs, take it outside if you so choose.
Yeah. Get it
What do
back
we
over to
do
that
with it
fire
now?
pit.
Oh, the fire pit.
Yep.
Take it to the fire pit.
Yep. There's some marshmallows in the RV if anyone's hungry.
You should totally do that.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll grab
go
the
get them.
marshmallows.
I'll go grab them. And
Let's enjoy whatever we have to do. Let's make it as fun as possible.
yep, I'll grab the stuff for s'mores out of the RV. I'm gonna grab a couple other smudge sticks while I'm there, and I'm going to take the one that I've had and the like 3 or 4 more and add them to the fire that we are putting the clock in.
Smells really nice.
All right, let's light this.
Okay. You guys all enjoy s'mores over a smoldering, evil possessed clock.
I
love it.
definitely put the marshmallow on the tip of my big knife.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that just feels like the most goth thing ever.
I'm haunted. Okay.
Okay. You enjoy your s'mores for a while as this thing clock burns a kind of weird green. And delicious.
I wonder if that's toxic for us. Eating the s'mores.
Probably no worse than the varnish on the clock.
True.
I literally had some creature's arm inside me earlier. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I had it pass through me, and then I got shot by Sid. Okay, so now what? Do we just watch it until it all goes away? Do we douse it in holy water? Are we done? Can we go home?
This is the only problem. The house problem is the only one we're contractually obligated to solve.
So we're done.
Whatever is going on in that church and that mine, technically we have not been hired for that.
I do want to
But
do
are-
something about it, though.
Are we okay with them just being in a scary cult? Are we really okay leaving them like that? Come on, this is what we do.
No, I agree, but also remind me, how much are we getting paid for this? Like, is it going to be enough to cover our cost if we stay here and do this pro bono?
Oh no. We're getting paid for the house job.
Right, but is that enough to fund us looking at what else is going on in town and for how long?
Yeah, no. Anything else we do in town, if we don't find somebody to pay us for it, it's probably just coming out of our pocket.
I mean, our overhead isn't that much. We live in an RV. It'll
True.
just be what we eat. We do
That
How
have a
diner
lot
wasn't that
of
expensive.
How committed are we to ending religious cults in small communities? I mean, that seems like a big task if we're going to take that on. Like, even bigger than supernatural monsters.
I mean, if not us, then who?
We've got nothing else going on.
Lawyers?
Actually, you
Nowhere
know
else to
what?
be.
I pull out my tarot deck and I start shuffling the cards. And I was like, we'll see what the cards have to say about this.
Yes.
And so, Hazel, tell me when.
When?
All right, pick a card.
That one.
Okay. And now I have no idea what we're going from there.
Tell me about
Okay.
your ability.
So the ability, if any ability, it would be, because I don't know how it necessarily works here, is my premonition. So at the start of each mystery, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, I get a detailed vision of something bad that is yet to happen. I take a +1 forward to prevent it from coming true and mark experience if we stop it. On a 7-9, I get clouded image of something bad that's yet to happen. Mark experience if you stop it. On a miss, I get a vision of something bad happening to me, and the keeper holds 3.
Okay. Make the roll for me. Oh. Remind me of what happens in the failure.
I get a vision of something bad happening to me, and you hold 3 to be spent 1 for 1 as penalty to rolls I make.
Oh, very good. Sabio, the room around you kind of dissolves, not all at once, but the siding of the house peels away. You can see the floorboards of it darken. You can smell, at first, dust and mildew, but then that's replaced by coal smoke and wet earth. And you're standing in a church. Small, white, painted country, a harvest fellowship. And the pews are full. Every seat is occupied. There are miners and housewives and children, all of them sitting perfectly still. You can see the preacher standing at the pulpit with a Bible open in his hand. You can't hear what he's saying, but you can see his lips move, and you can see the congregation nod together, like wheat bending in the wind. And your attention drifts, but not towards the preacher, towards the floor, and you can see the church tremble. Just a little bit, just a shudder that passes through the foundation, and nobody reacts. And then there's another, and another, and the congregation smiles like they recognize it. You see the preacher raise both of his hands, the whole congregation stands, and together they all turn. Not towards the altar or towards the cross, but towards a trap door on the floor beneath the pulpit. An old door with iron hinges. And the preacher pulls it open. You can see coal dust drift upward like incense. And the whole congregation begins to sing. It's a hymn, one that you almost recognize, except the words of it are wrong. You don't recognize them, you don't know them, but they are ancient and heavy, and the darkness grows louder, and you can hear something below answer. Something moves underneath the church, something enormous. You don't see it, but you see its effect. The church groans and the ground shifts and dust falls from the rafter, and every member of that church smiles wider. And you notice one more thing. Behind the pulpit is that wooden cross. Simple and ordinary, except it has been split straight down the middle. The two halves of it pulled apart like it's making room for something else. And you see something carved into the wall behind it. The shape, it hurts to look at it. It's older than this church, and older than this town, and older than the mines, and your eyes don't quite
Did we lose
focus
him,
on
or
it.
did I lose him?
Oh no. Who did we lose? Me?
No, we lost Tess for a minute.
Oh no. But do you hear a voice, Tess? Not the preacher, but a deeper voice. And it says, they are preparing the door. And I think, since we're having tech issues, that's a great time for us to go to break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Oh, my mic wasn't unmuted. We're back. I'm really excited to dive back in. So, you all have just enjoyed marshmallows that you burnt over an evil possessed clock and have retreated to your RV for the rest of the night. It's getting pretty late now, about 1:40, 1:45.
We can all use the rest.
I'm on board.
Take a rest.
Mhm.
I'm gonna probably crawl into whatever resembles a sleeping area. Just be grumpy and
Oh yeah, it's an RV. So we have one of those things where the dining room table part slides down and then the seats
imagine
fold
two
over
bunks.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and then the two bunks. Yeah.
Top bunk.
Sleeps 4.
well, I'm sure as hell not gonna be climbing anything.
That's the damn truth. Okay. Well, I'll settle in for the night. It's been a long one. Been a pretty long damn day. Sleep comes to you all pretty quickly. The next day arrives. You all feel slightly better. You can all heal up your bits from your rest.
1 bit, 2 bits, how many bits?
I believe it is 1 bit. Let me look at my
One bit.
sheets.
Yes.
Healing. Property 100%. Yes. Proper treatment stabilizes the injury and heals 1 harm. So yes, 1 night will give you 1 little bit of healing. You don't feel as bad as you did yesterday.
Awesome.
I might stop being grumpy as badly then. Now I'm just
You did get shot
dark and mysterious.
by your own teammate.
Oh, Sid.
It is just like walking on eggshells around Rue, like just being so, like, just being whatever you say, Rue, whatever you want.
If we got enough experience to move up, would we do that overnight?
Yes, do it.
Awesome. I've read about this sort of thing. That
Oh,
seems
tell me.
appropriate for Hazel.
Tell me.
You roll plus sharp instead of plus cool when you act under pressure.
Nice. That is very, very handy. Also message me that in our Discord channels. Oh, remember to add it. Thank you. What are we doing with our day, hunters?
Well, we should probably check out the house, make sure nothing grew back.
What time of day do you all wake up? Considering you probably went to bed about 2. What time do you all think you woke up?
10ish, I guess. 10:30.
Light
I
through
don't
the
know why-
RV. Hazel was probably up about 9.
keeps hanging for me. The
Oh no.
what's it called? VTT.
Oh, the video?
No, the thing that
20.
we roll on. Yeah, roll 20.
Oh, no.
I don't know, that's lame. Make it stop. Seems like it's
Try
okay for me.
reloading it.
I don't know. Yes, try give it a reload. See what happens. We get our day started, friends. Where are we heading? Going back in the house?
Yes.
So I will say also real quick, I also had enough experience to finish that. Sorry, I was distracted looking at stuff.
No, tell me the things.
So I grabbed another spooky move,
Mm-hmm.
and I took
Yes.
telepathy.
Telepathy. Read it to
Yes.
us.
So I can read people's thoughts and put words in their mind. This allows me to investigate a mystery and read a bad situation without needing to actually talk. I can also manipulate someone without speaking. I roll moves as normal, except people will not expect the weirdness of my mental communication.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm a fan.
That'll be useful.
That will. Probably.
So I'm pretty sure you all wake up to the sound in your heads. Something weird's going on.
And this is the first time that's happened. Yes, you're right. Something weird is going on.
What the fuck?
Can you-
How are you getting in our heads? Stop
Can you
it!
please stop thinking there's too much going on? Stop.
I've read about this sort of thing.
Yeah, please tell me you can make this stop, please.
No?
Can you help me control it? Just stop. Don't think that. No, I'm not doing that.
In your head, I didn't realize we'd gotten this close.
Me
You
neither.
instantly
Fix
are.
it. How do I keep you out?
How did you get in?
I put my AirPods in for the time being and play my music as loud as I can, and I just gesture
No
like
effect.
Hazel is building a little mental wall from bricks. It's just standing out in a big open space, and all of her thoughts are going around it.
And I think as I kind of think about it, as the panic starts to fade a little bit, I also will think about the ability of grounding myself and placing my own mental shields up and seeing if it can help a little bit.
It does take some effort, but you are able to at least get out of your friends' heads, and it seems like you managed to turn down the volume a bit.
I guess that's what happens when something goes through you. Did you get any special powers, Rue?
God, I hope not.
Can you do that with anyone or just the four, like the three of us?
I try to listen. Do I catch any thoughts other than the people in my vehicles?
Not any
My
like
location.
super distinct ones. You can hear kind of voices whipping by, but it's a sort of cacophony. It's more of just
Okay.
noise than it is
Okay.
anything solid.
Gotcha.
What's the plan, gang?
Are we going in?
If everybody's okay, yes, we should go check and see if the clock grew back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe lunch at the diner.
Ooh, pie. Mhm.
Yes.
Ooh, hash browns. Hash browns sound great. Burger.
Okay. Head back into the house. The door to the basement is closed. Who's going to go in first?
I can go in first this time.
Okay. You step down into the basement. The light is on, hanging from the chain. There is no clock in the center of the room.
There's no scratching sounds, no movement in the light.
No. Seems
I don't see a clock
strangely
down here.
calm, other than, the constant ticking from elsewhere.
I don't think it grew back. I think we did it.
Did
Oh,
we
thank
ever
goodness.
finish looking around upstairs?
We could do that now.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys wander off to investigate the upstairs. Why don't, as you all split up, let's start with Hazel. Why don't you tell me what kind of room you find?
I think Hazel ends up in the room where someone who lived here used to do crafts, mostly repair work on clocks.
Makes perfect sense. Work a bench in the middle
Yep.
of it. Yeah.
Gears. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, you take a poke around and you've gotten used to seeing these Bible verses, like all in the various spaces. And there's one framed in here that's leaned up against that workbench, and it's 1 Samuel 28:7. And it says, "Then said Saul unto his servants, Seek me a woman that hath a familiar spirit, that I may go to her and inquire of her."
More of these Bible verses. Take note.
Break it.
Make note of the Bible verse, because this church thing has got me thinking about this Bible. So I think I'll take down the numbers of all of them so that we
Makes
can
sense.
study them in detail, see if there's
Thank
some sort
you.
of order or message there.
Okay. I like that. What is one detail in this room, Hazel, that is incongruous with the rest of the room?
There is a vase with no water in it any longer. It long dried up. And a single mum on a stem in it. One an unusual flower to see in a just sitting out in a vase. And there's no water, but the mum is not dead.
Excellent. Thanks. Sid, what kind of room do you find?
I will go up to the attic if this house has an attic.
For sure, it does now. What's up there?
It's pretty bare bones. Not a lot of things. Some boxes and corners. And I just look through the boxes to see what they store up here.
Okay. One of the boxes that you opened has a whole lot of these frames that you've seen the Bible verses in throughout the house. And most of these are empty, but one of them isn't, and it has 1 Samuel 28:5 in it, which says, "And when Saul saw the host of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart greatly trembled." But
Which verse was it? Can you tell me that again? Samuel?
Sorry? 1 Samuel 28:5.
What was the...
What is the most uncomfortable thing you find in one of these boxes?
Just a really creepy looking doll that's really big and just standing in a corner, and
Yes.
it's pale and strange and just
What's it wearing?
creepy. It's like a bride wearing like a white dress, veil, and all that.
I love that. Thank you. Rue, what room do you explore?
It's a bedroom.
What is it about this bedroom that indicates that the last person that was here was a little gone?
I think there are scratches in the trim all the way around the room that I don't recognize the characters, but looks a little suspicious.
I love that. And, you know, most of this bedroom is covered in this layer of dust that, you know, it's not quite in. There's been so much movement in the main spaces of the house that, you know, hasn't really settled, but it really has here. The one thing that is not is a frame that's on the nightstand and is completely clear of dust. And it is yet another verse. You're picking these up everywhere. For Samuel 28:16. Wherefore then dost thou ask of me, seeing the Lord is departed from thee, and is become thine enemy?
Well, screw you too, God.
Appropriate response. Sabio, what is the room that you go into?
It looks kind of like a reading room or like a small library. There's just a giant oversized stuffed chair that looks like it's seen better days, with bookshelves on most of the walls filled with dusty books.
Like a little nook. I like it.
And unfortunately, a whole bunch of clocks on shelves. Since there's not much room
That's a
for them to
lot.
hang, they're right in front of all the books and still
Just
ticking.
stacked.
And yep. Mm-hmm.
All throughout them. You know, Sabio, you reach for one of the books and you pull it down and you open it up, and what falls out of the pages?
Loose sheets of paper that at first look almost to be black. But as I pull them up and open them, it is literally that same image that I saw from my premonition of the cross split down the middle and kind of pulling apart over and over and over and over again until the entire page after page is like covered.
Remind me, did you tell us about your vision?
No, because I think we went to break like before I could react.
Yep, that's true. You do get this drawing, and you feel almost pulled into it, and these symbols that have looked so strange, so hurtful to look at, rearrange themselves, and you can see a verse scroll across them. And this one is 28:19. Moreover, the Lord will also deliver with thee into the hand of the Philistines, and tomorrow shalt thou and thy sons be with me. And then you blink a couple of times and you realize that, you know, there's nothing written here. It's just that same sort of scribble that's been there in that space.
I think I feel like a bit of a pit in my stomach, and I'm wondering, and I just can't stop thinking about like those words tomorrow, and just focusing on them for a moment, lost in them.
the other three of you, Sabio has found this little nook that isn't quite a room, but is sort of tucked away. And as the three of you finish up your exploration, you step back into the main space where you can see Sabio staring at these papers in their hand.
What'd you find?
I don't think I react at first. I think I'm still lost in thought.
How you doing there, buddy? You all right?
Yeah. I'll turn the paper and show it to you. Kind of pull it apart, showing like like there's multiple of these.
That's
I've
weird.
seen this before.
What do I see when I look at the pages?
It's a drawing, and you can see this sort of form in there, but it's like the ink is almost like it's blurred, and you can't quite make it out.
It just looks like some ink blobs there.
I saw this.
You saw what?
Ugh. And then I kind of try to find something to write with, and then I'll, even if it's in like the margins of a book, I'll kind of like draw what I saw in the vision of like the cross. And I was like, when I drew the card, I saw a church. But the cross wasn't a normal cross. It looked like this. And it looks like this. And I hold the papers up again.
Do
As
they
this
look
cross-
the same?
Do all the drawings look the same?
Yeah.
They do. They're all slightly artistically different, but they're all the same image, this cross that's rend down the middle and pulled apart.
Well,
Rue?
that's messy.
To say the least.
We may have destroyed the clock, but it seems pretty clear that there's something else going on.
We can't leave.
No.
We might want to
You saw
rest a little bit, but we can't leave.
So you saw the symbol at the church, which means this house is connected to the church somehow. Should we talk to the lady who owns the house? I saw a creepy doll in the attic. I took a photo. I'll show you guys.
Oh. You left it there, right?
Yeah, I thought about bringing it down. It's just too big. I didn't think I could carry it. But it's there.
No, I think it's fine up there.
I kind of feel like if we go check on it and it's still there, we're safe to assume maybe everything is good here for another day. But if the doll is
Yeah.
moving, then we're not done here.
I found a mom alive with no water.
A mum?
A mom in a vase.
How long do
Oh,
mums live?
flower. Okay. There was a flower, there was a doll. And there's books.
What did you find?
I found a bedroom that somebody defaced a little bit. Just a little bit.
Defaced how?
I don't know. Scratch some symbols. Oh,
These
no.
symbols?
Are they the same symbols?
You all go and take a look in that bedroom, and they're not the same symbols. And, Rue, you had clocked originally that they were just sort of scratch marks. But now that all of you are looking, you can pretty quickly tell that these are tally marks.
Oh, someone a prisoner in here?
How many?
They are everywhere in this room, on all the trim, on the baseboards, on the crown molding at the top. There are potentially thousands.
Well, somebody was counting a lot of something.
Did you find Bible verses? I found one in the attic.
They're
but
everywhere.
They're all over the house.
I don't know this Samuel guy, but he's a bummer.
Mm,
I thought you went to Catholic school.
Look, that was a long time ago. I'm Catholic. I don't actually have to read the Bible.
Okay. I make a note. I need a note. I need to know chapter and verse. We have Bibles in the van, various translations. Translation matters, you know.
Yes. Did you want to go check on your doll? Because I think we definitely need to learn more about everything. I don't know what's going on. We destroyed the clock. That seems like step one.
what if
I'll
we
go
take
check
the
real quick.
doll? Or will the mom? What happens to the mom if we take? Should we try moving the mom? What if we take the
Just
mom
bring
from the house? Because you said the doll was big, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to move that, but a flower wouldn't be hard to move.
Just grab the vase
Yeah.
with the mom in it.
But I do think we
I'll
should
go
go check
check
to
on
make
the
sure the
doll.
doll is still there. I'll go with you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. The two of you scramble back up the descending ladder into the attic. And it's very uncomfortable to see a child-sized doll just sort of standing in one of the corners, but it is still there.
Isn't that the creepiest thing you've ever seen?
Fucking creepy.
Who plays with a doll that size and makes it
I'm
wear a bride's gown? What the hell?
I'm also looking around with the site just to see if I notice anything invisible, including spirits or magical influences. Is there anything else off up here?
Everything seems pretty mundane up here at the moment.
Yeah, that's kind of. I feel like there's a story there,
Yeah,
but at
Love
least
the
it's
look
still
DK
here.
gave me with my wording of that. I saw that.
No, thank you.
I
And
will
again,
grab the
go ahead.
Bible verse. You said it was a frame, right? In the attic.
It was, yes. It's
Yeah, so I'll just grab that to bring to Hazel.
Okay.
Why don't we just take photos of them? We have phones.
You
That
do.
way we don't have to move all of them. Why don't we just go room for room? Take photos.
You are so much smarter than me.
Hazel was just writing down Samuel 28:5, 28:16.
I will take a photo and bring that.
Okay. You managed to get all of them collected from the various rooms. You have them all notated in whatever way you choose to notate them. What's next? Do you need me to give you all of them?
All of them, like in the chat, would be awesome.
Okay,
Yeah, like in chat, but yeah, we don't need them all listed right now, I don't
you
think.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even pinned. Woohoo.
But I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm wondering maybe take
Me
some
either.
time, get some food, go through these Bible verses, compare them with other translations, see how accurate they are.
Yeah.
What about that neighbor?
Oh, you go down to the end of the driveway, and you take a look across, and there is nobody currently on the porch.
Well, maybe we
I get-
unfroze whatever was frozen.
Maybe. I'll go check, and I'm going to walk towards the front door of the neighbor.
Okay. Easy enough. Make your way
And
over.
as I approach, I'm going to try to focus on letting shields down and reaching towards thoughts coming from the house.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a weird? Hey, very nice. Okay. You're not getting like exact word for word sort of thoughts
Right.
as they come to people, but you are picking up this sort of vague idea of confusion and maybe a little bit of hurry. You can pick up the sort of frantic movement that's going on inside, but nothing is screaming, "This is supernatural" to you at the moment.
Okay. I just kind of wanted to get a sense of like what state of mind they might have been if they were here.
Yes.
One, to kind of give me an idea if they were here. Two, what kind of state of the mind. So I'll kind of like
Yes.
knock on the door
Okay.
and kind of loudly try to speak through it. Like, hey, just wanted to check to see if you're okay.
It takes just a moment before you can hear the sound of footsteps coming downstairs. And the door creaks open, and there's a screen door, and she keeps that kind of closed between you, and she goes, "Oh, hi."
Hi, I was just wondering how you were doing. Do you happen to remember anything strange happening in the neighborhood last night?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
No, we were here last night. We heard some weird things had been going on, and I thought I had seen you out on your porch and just thought I'd check in, see how you're doing, if you had noticed anything last night at all.
Oh, that is the strangest thing. I had stepped outside last night, and there was some sort of light across the street. And I don't know, I just remember being really interested in finding out what it was. And so I walked over, and then I don't know, I was just on my porch again.
Interesting.
And now I'm running late. I'm sorry. Can this wait? Is there another time?
Oh yeah, no. Of course, I would hate to hold
I'm sorry,
you
what
from.
what was your name?
Oh, you can call me Sob.
Sob. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I'm
Well-
Serena.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Serena. I honestly, I would hate to keep you. I know you are in a hurry to get to, and I try to kind of see if I can get any sort of vague thought of where she's in such a hurry to get to. Do I see a shape of a building, a
Yes.
train?
You do. You instantly see a vision of this white, kind of ramshackle sort of church. And she goes, "Oh, well, there's the big revival going on this evening. You should come. It'd be good for you. Good for
Oh.
everyone."
I mean, it's been so long since I've been to a good revival. Where is it? I don't. I'm afraid I haven't heard much about it.
Oh, it's at the Harvest Fellowship, darling, just right down the road.
Okay, and it begins when?
We start tonight at. Well, I'm going to church early so I can help set up, but it
Okay.
starts at 6 o'clock, and then we're having service every night this week.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'll talk to my friends. Maybe we'll show up,
Oh,
and
of
I
course,
hope you
bring them
have
with you. We'd love
the
to see
most
you there.
blessed of day.
You
Yes.
as well.
Thank you.
God bless you, darling. And she closes the door, and you can hear her bustle off into the house.
And then I will rush back over as non. I don't want to look too out of it, like I'm rushing over, but I'll make my way back over, find the first person I can see, and be like, there's a revival tonight.
What are they reviving?
Oh, you should know this. Church people go through, try to, make fancy, flashy show of things, healing, prophecy.
Got it.
At the Sandstone Church?
Usually, normally. No, it was. I heard right up the road at. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. She said it was up the road, but I mean revival.
Oh dear God, is there more than one creepy church cult in this freaking town?
Maybe
I
they're all
mean, what
connected. They have to be, right?
what better way to spread the message than with through a revival that will take your message and take it all over the place? This might be how they
Yeah.
recruit.
Yeah. They recruited the hell out of this woman. She doesn't know where she was, and now she's going to church. Who knows? Maybe this was the first time she's going to church in years.
I'll be interested to see what happens at the church because apparently she's involved, but she wasn't
Mhm.
familiar with what the light was over here. So are the two connected or are they not? That's something maybe to pay attention to. Maybe we should go.
Yeah. You're telling me we're going back to that church?
I believe this is at a different church, or is it the same church? I think it's a different church.
That was
I don't
further
know.
away, wasn't it?
So the sign that you all saw on the former church was the Sandstone. The one that
Okay.
you've heard mentioned has been the
Harvest.
Harvest Fellowship.
Yeah. So no, it's a different name. So yeah, Harvest.
We went into the Sandstone one. That's where
Yeah.
we heard the
We did.
creepy.
Yeah.
This did not look like the same church in your vision.
No,
did.
no.
Yes, it did.
It did. Oh, okay. So the one in my vision was that one. No, yeah. So the one in my vision was that one, but she's going to this other one.
Well, did we wrangle ourselves an invitation?
Or maybe we found ourselves in the middle of spiritual warfare. Got the revival versus the cultists.
I think
I
kept
kind of
the-
am not rooting for either of them, to be honest. I don't want both of them to lose.
I think I kept the rosary from yesterday, and I'm just messing around with it in my pocket.
Did we take the vase and the flower?
Just
you?
the mum.
I meant to.
That's fine. You can tell me you did.
Yeah, sure.
We
I
did.
took it with me.
Love it.
I held it awkwardly while I talked to her about when she saw the night before.
That's amazing. How do y'all feel about cheeseburgers?
Oh
Love
God,
'em.
please. Please.
So we're heading back to the diner, not going to this new church.
She said
Well, I
it
mean, they
starts
said-
at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find out if there's 4 or 5 creepy church cults in this town instead of just 2.
Can we limit it to like one a day?
I
I
don't make
prefer
the
one a
rules.
lifetime. Yeah, true.
Okay, we heading back to the diner?
I think so.
We're heading back to the diner.
I like it. Okay. You all pile up in your one and/or various vehicles to head back into town. You're passing through, going back into, the main area that has the very small, like 4 blocks worth of town that exists here. And you all do notice that you pass it looks like a funeral is just wrapping up next to one. It looks like it was a church at one point, but it has fallen into disrepair. However, it seems as if the cemetery is still being used here. And it looks like they're just wrapping up. They're taking down the tents. They're patting down the remains of it. You see a couple of people in dark suits speaking to each other as you drive on past into town. So you eventually head to the diner. It is strangely quiet in here today. There's at least a little bustling yesterday. There's a couple of people in here, you can tell It's a bit early for lunch, so maybe the whistle hasn't blown at the mines yet. But there's a couple of people that are scattered about the place. Y'all take your booth.
Mm.
Do we take the same booth, my friends? Do we take the same booth? Is this the type of people we are?
We have a booth now.
Or do we
Sounds
change it
like
every
this.
time?
I
For
think
2 days.
Nope. I think we take the booth nearest to the biggest concentration of people so we can try to overhear what they're talking about.
There really is no concentration of people. It's just a couple of, one person here, and there's a lady over here, and then there's a gentleman in the corner. There's maybe 3 to 4 people throughout the whole place. Nobody's
I think
chatting.
There's no place where there's 2 people together having a conversation.
we take the most tactically advantageous booth, which means yes, again, we are in the same booth, but
Okay.
we don't.
I mean,
we've got our backs to the wall, and we can see all the exits.
that's what I would do as well. I just wasn't sure, but it sounds like that would be our case. We are, tactically in a corner, back to wall, watching entrance. Okay.
Yeah, if we can't tactically eavesdrop, we should be protected.
Okay.
We could ask the waitress about
No.
the funeral. Who died?
Yeah, you all sit down, and a younger waitress comes over to you. She can't be more than like 17, blonde and short and chewing some gum. And as she's approaching you, you can see out the window, of course, and you can see the funeral procession passing by. So there's the hearse that is followed by a line of cars that seems to go on for quite some time as she comes over to you and she goes, "Hi. What you want to drink?"
Hey, black coffee for me, please.
Coffee and pie.
Pound of pie.
How many you got?
4.
I will have all 4.
Shrugs her shoulders at you and writes it down.
Dr. Pepper?
Right.
I'll take water. And do you know what this is all about?
Yeah, the assistant mayor, he took his own life.
Oh,
Yeah, so most people in town are there.
What a tragedy for your community.
Yeah, last week it was the sheriff.
Who also took his own life?
Yeah, I had to have a whole
Do
new
you-
election.
Not to be like morbid, but do you know how? Like, did they OD or?
Oh, I don't really know. Don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
It happened a lot around here.
Well, no, but there has been more recently.
Is it all
What do you-
like government officials?
Not always government, no, but they're people the community knows.
Is it all people who don't go to church?
No, they all went to church.
Which one?
Everybody goes to Harvest.
everybody? But what about the other one?
What other one?
Sandstone?
Oh, that's what it used to be. A couple
Oh, they
months
just changed
ago.
the name.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess that was kind of the first one, the pastor there, when he took his life, and then we got the new one, and he renamed the church. It's been
It is.
different.
Hmm. And all of these 3 suicides have happened in like how long? Couple of months?
Yeah, 3 in 3 months, it seems like.
Do you know what day that was?
Well, the assistant mayor, that was just a couple days ago, day before yesterday.
Do
That doesn't weird to anyone.
do
here.
do y'all have a library around here?
Well, yeah, there's the public library, but to be honest, the high school has more than they do. And that's really still not saying much.
So if we wanted to look into the
history of
deaths
the town.
these- or that, yeah, just to pay respects. Where would be the best place to go?
I don't really know. They just had his funeral. I don't know where he'd go now. I guess to his grave.
But for like
Where
the
are
other
they
two, like,
buried?
were they in the paper? Was there, an obituary?
I'm sure there was. Who reads a newspaper?
Is there a website that would have obituaries?
Probably.
I think Hazel's gonna go. That nice lady from the other night told us about the Herald. We could go by the Herald's offices, and they probably have back editions.
Okay.
Most places keep their history, I think.
Great. Do y'all want something to eat, or
Oh, yes,
Company
please.
pie.
do you want me to go get your stuff now?
Yes.
Man,
thank you.
burgers and fries,
Oh.
please.
All right.
But fries
hash
for
browns
me.
instead
too.
of fries. Burger and hash
Burgers,
browns.
Hash browns and fries. Everybody, and pie. Yeah, got that too.
Yep.
All right. Just gotta look sideways at y'all as she steps and walks back behind the counter. Can see her
So
bustling
3
about.
suicides.
That was
In
really
3
subtle, you guys. So subtle.
She doesn't care. She's 17. She doesn't care what questions we ask. She's got her old.
Well, that's
That's
interesting
weird.
about the church, that it is the same church.
And it's church.
So the pastor was the first one
We
to die,
And then the
and they have the
assistant
new
mayor.
pastor. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know the dates of this. What was that
Yes.
paper called?
The Herald.
When I am done with this pie, let's go there.
Yes.
It's
After
three people, 3 months. It almost seems ritualistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if there's a pattern to the dates where this happened.
Yeah. Like a full moon thing or something. Ugh. It's creepy as fuck.
When you say full moon, I visibly look upset.
I will say, since you have an expert and a spooky sitting at the table with you right now, that 2 nights ago was not a full moon, but it was a new moon.
New moon.
New moon. Interesting.
For birth. Something
Oh,
wants to
no.
burn here.
It's a dark night.
I still want to know if these are all connected. The house, the church.
Well, something sure as shit is.
Occam's razor. I think they have to be.
Newspaper office after this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start tapping on the table very obnoxiously.
You see the waitress behind the counter, like roll her eyes at you and turn back to her phone while your food is cooking behind her. Drinks are sitting there on a tray.
Hope you're
And
getting
she
cold.
finally like sets it down, puts it in pocket, puts her phone in her pocket, and
Oh
she
no,
brings the
I,
tray
I, will, I
over
will go get our drinks
with the
before she does
drinks.
that. I would not wait that long. I would see the tray. I'd go get our own drinks.
She just on her phone typing something, and she just goes, "Thanks."
When I'm close enough that it could be me whispering or saying something, I'm going to say in her head, anytime.
Girl
But just
jumps.
enough. Yep.
You see her kind of like looking around for a moment, and she bustles off into the back kitchen area where you can't see.
I don't know what this is or where it came from, but I'm kind of liking it.
It does seem somewhat useful.
It does take a few minutes, but eventually a gentleman comes out of the kitchen wearing a grease-stained apron, and you can tell this man is the cook. And he carries your plates over and starts burgers for everyone, pies, sits it down in the middle. He drops like 4 orders of hash browns, like 3 orders of fries. Like your table is just sort of heaping with food, but you don't see the waitress again.
Oh, where'd the waitress go?
Scooped her up.
She
You
needs
probably
she needed a
creeped out.
break.
Oh, okay.
Poking his head, make sure he didn't do anything from the food. Hazel thinks at you.
Okay, I will poke and see if I get anything from this individual.
You open up your mind to the thoughts of this cook who is delivering your food. And you hear, why do you build me up? But don't pay me just to let me down. Miss me around and then worst of all.
Hazel, we're fine. We're totally fine.
This
Good to
man
go.
has been cooking his food. She needed a break. This is your food that you ordered.
I don't even wait. I just start eating pie.
And I think after that, my food tastes especially good, just because I know how much he kind of like he's enjoying his moment and just doing his thing.
Hazel's having a meal she didn't cook with no paranoia for the first time in a very long time.
Alright, and you hear that sort of fading song, the melody, as he falls back into the kitchen, and you all dig into this greasy, overcooked, very fried, absolutely delicious food. And I think that is where we're going to call it for tonight. So we'll be back on the other side of credits. Don't go anywhere. I love the clip
That's
of the
amazing.
buttercup. See, I love you. You're amazing. I'm gonna pin that somehow. Oh man, this is my favorite part. We get to do stars and wishes. I love this. I'm gonna start because it's my channel and I do what I want. So here we go. My star for the evening, I'm gonna give it to Amy tonight. Get out! Like straight out of the gate.
Yes.
Was that was beautiful. Like, we are not gonna go for smooth or scary at all. We're just gonna threaten these kids into getting out and not causing trouble. Very, very good. My wishes, oh man, my wishes are happening, which is pretty great. I really, really enjoyed tonight. Well, to touch back into my star, which is cheating, but I'm going to do it anyway. I really love it when you guys add these details that can make this bigger story. So I'm really looking forward to, with my wish, seeing how those incorporate into the rest of the story. So that's very, very cool. So I am going to throw it tonight to my star. No, you know what? We're going to start with Nida tonight because Nida never starts.
Yay!
Nida, I would love to hear your stars and wishes.
My star goes to Savio for this interaction of just reading the waitress's mind and just saying at her anytime, just scaring the shit out of her. And also like the line cook and
Girl needs a smoke.
kind of finding out our food was good. So that was a fun little interaction.
You don't get to go
And
to
I
some
think
diner in backwoods West Virginia and it not be delicious. It's like the best food you've
That's
ever
true.
had. That's how it works. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. What about your wish?
And,
What would you like to see next time?
I mean, just the larger thing of how all these things are connected. How is the church connected to the house, and just unraveling this mystery.
It's
Looking
fun.
forward to that.
It is super fun. I love it. Save the world. It's fun. Thank you, Nida. Who would you like to throw it to?
I will throw it to Tessa.
Tess, tell me your star tonight.
Oh, my star also has to go to Amy. I'm sorry, that's just the best way to kick off a session. It set the tone.
This
it
is setting
set
the
the
tone. Yep.
pace. Like I felt the freedom to just go all out after that. Like it was beautifully done. Perfect.
I agree. What about your wish? What you want to see next time?
For my wish, kind of similar again, some of yours. I want to see how chaotic I can get with our freedom to put things into the story and what I can do with it.
I love that shit.
This is starting to get really fun.
Yeah. I love it. Amazing. Thanks, Tess. Who do you want to throw it to?
Let's give it to DK.
DK.
Ooh.
Who's your star tonight?
I'm gonna give it to Nida as Sid for just rolling with that. Oh, sorry, I shot you. And then just
It's
like,
so Sam and Dean.
hey, how you doing? That was, I could feel the like, hey, this is awkward, but I'm trying not to be. It was
Me as Nida was also feeling awkward for doing that. I was like, I'm so sorry, that backfired.
I need to shout out our fearless leader, rolling with the things that we add to the scene. Like it's not like you prep that, but you can just spin on a dime and roll it in. As far as wishes, I wish it won't be as long until our next session as it was.
So sad.
Dude,
Yes.
Yeah, we had a lot of life come up, but I'm looking forward to getting back together, and I need to know what's going on with this church. And
I know, right?
I love it.
we need to know. I guess that leaves Amy.
Amy, what's your star tonight, friend?
I'm going to give my star to DK. I just love Rue.
I know.
I mean, she is just the counterpoint, the perfect counterpoint to everybody else in this group because she's just all, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Let's just do the thing.
Mhm.
And I love it.
So amazing. Yeah. Like, what's wrong with you? Why? Why?
Get a spray bottle.
Yeah. No. And rolled up newspaper. No. What's your wish, Amy?
I'm going to echo. I wish we get to play again. Not
Yes.
in a month and a half, but sooner.
Not a month and a half this time. I can't do it. I need this game in my life. So good. So we've got a bit of a break coming up on the channel. We're going to take some time off until next Sunday, but then we have Shiver Gothic. And it's going to be awesome. So you should totally watch it. And then we'll be back again as well. So make sure that you follow and like and subscribe. I think that's an old YouTube thing. Z, thank you for the clip and the sub. And Reading Raccoon, thank you for the follow. We appreciate all of you very much. And we can't wait to be back. So we will all see you soon. All right. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
All right. Bye.
Come on. Break it down now. Break it down now.